Hello there everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ask Dylan here on my channel. My name is Dylan, obviously, and I am here to answer your questions, so let's get started. Let's go. What type of food do you want to eat right now? Well, I see you've included a bunch of very delicious looking cute emojis with all wonderful kinds of foods, but you did not include the donut emoji. Do you not know me? Of course I want donuts right now. I always want donuts. I always want dough. Nuts. Which SM artist should debut solo next? I personally think there are quite a few different group members within SM Entertainment who have what it takes to go solo. We already have Amber, Taemin, Jonghyun, Henry, and we do know that at some point Taeyeon is going to be releasing something solo, thank God. But me personally, I would love to see Jessica, which I'm assuming is going to happen at some point, whether it's with SM or not. I would love to see Jessica go solo. Freaking Luna from FX needs to go solo right now. And I know Key has 2 Heart, but I would love to see a Key solo just because I love Key. I want more Key. So I want Taeyeon, Key, Jessica, and Luna. Yes, please. If you could relive your life, what would you do differently? I love how you're asking me this question like I'm 90 on my deathbed or something. I'm a 20-year-old young boy. I've got lots of life to live, at least I hope. But I do think there are a lot of little things throughout my life that I would change if I could go back and change them. My mom made me get piano lessons in elementary school, and right now I really wish I would have stuck with it and not quit so early. I regret that. I had a bowl of Captain Crunch last night before I went to bed. I regret that. And this morning when I woke up, I regret that. When I was like 14, I sold my copy of Pokemon Emerald. I regret that. I haven't won the lottery. I regret that. So there are lots of little things I would change, but I think my life as a whole overall, I'm pretty happy with so far. It's kind of rocky in the beginning, middle school, years, kind of sucked, but in the past like 3-4 years, it's been really good. And I've been liking the things, I've been liking the way things have been going. So I hope we get to go continue this upward climb. Let's continue the climb. Like Miley Cyrus always said, it's about the climb. I forget how that song goes, but it's about the climb. You just won the raffle. Now you can meet a member of any group you'd like. Who would you like to meet? Where is this raffle and where can I sign up for it? If I could meet a member of any group, I feel like I've answered this before. I probably have. Anyway, I think I would meet Key from SHINee, because I love him. Or maybe I would meet Sooyoung and we could like go eat food together and have a good time. If you saw Taeyeon in the street, what would you do? I would die, obviously. But literally, I would probably be so overwhelmed that I wouldn't be able to speak words, because that's just what happens to me when I get overwhelmed with, seeing someone amazing, or, just seeing something you wouldn't expect. I just can't speak, and I don't like that about myself. I really wish I could change that, but I can't. I'm working on it. And I mean, I don't know how many of you know this, but I actually did see Hyoyeon of GG Queen just randomly on the streets of New York when I was walking back from my hotel. There she was. We were at the, SM Town concert in New York in 2011, and it was after, I don't know when it was. It's all a blur because it was such a magical moment. She just walked by with her flowing blonde locks, and I was like, is that Hyoyeon? She kept getting close. I'm like, is that Hyoyeon? Is that Hyoyeon? Do I say something? I don't know. Is that Hyoyeon? Is that Hyoyeon? And when I did finally realize that it was in fact Kim Hyoyeon, queen of Girls' Generation, the dancing queen, I simply waved to her and I said, Hyoyeon. With like, I was mesmerized, like, is this happening? Hyoyeon. I probably had the stupidest look on my face, but she looked up at me. We made eye contact for at least 2 seconds. She just smiled. She didn't like say anything back to me because I probably mispronounced her name. She's like, who is this freak saying this random word to me, looking at me? I don't know, but she looked great. And she walked by and she was really freaking short. And so that is probably what would happen if I saw Taeyeon on the street as well. Taeyeon with the stupidest look on my face, and I wouldn't be able to, I don't know, mess. If it wasn't for K-pop, what would you be doing right now? I don't even want to think about it. Ew, it's gross. Gross, sick, puke. But honestly, I look back at myself before I discovered K-pop and who I was, and like how so insecure about everything, and I was just a completely different person. I didn't know who I was, and I don't know if it was K-pop. I don't know if K-pop and like, finding that community was what really made me become myself and learn what I like and who I am. But definitely around that time when I discovered K-pop, I just became, I don't know, I became a person. Like before that I was, well, I don't know what I was. So yeah, I don't even really want to think about who I would be if I hadn't discovered K-pop. Hopefully I wouldn't be too bad of a person. Like, I don't know. But then again, I look around at the people in the small town that I grew up in, and everyone. Like, I don't want to sound mean or judgmental, but you all suck. And last but not least, this is probably my favorite question I've ever gotten on this show, I think. Would you rather own a Charizard or meet Hyoyeon? And I thought about it for about half a second, and I would obviously rather own a Charizard because I would be the only person on this planet to own a Charizard. He could fly me places, he could breathe fire, I could have s'mores any freaking time I wanted. I would be so freaking rich, my life would be made, I would have to do anything for the rest of my life. Hands down, I mean, Hyoyeon, I love you, but if I had a Charizard, I could just fly to wherever you were and meet you anyway. So, I mean, and she would, you know what, Hyoyeon would freaking want to see me because I have a Charizard. But you know what, that might be a little bit dangerous because, you know, if we're still in our world and I have the only Charizard, I don't think Pokeballs have been invented yet. Pokeballs don't exist here, so I don't know if I'd have to like put him in a cage. Like, I don't. Hopefully he would just listen to me and just stay when I told him to stay. Because I mean, if he didn't even listen to me, then there's really no point in having the Charizard. See, this question is flawed because I don't know. I want the Charizard. Give me the freaking Charizard. Alrighty guys, that wraps up today's episode of Ask Dylan. I hope I answered your question. If you'd like your question answered in the next Ask Dylan, you can post your comments in the comment section below this video, as well as follow me on Twitter at tweetsfromdylan, and you can send me your questions there. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And my question for you guys is, would you rather have a Charizard or meet your favorite person in the world? I still would rather have the Charizard. It's my dream to be a Pokemon master. And I'd literally be the only person on the planet with a Pokemon. I'd be the default Pokemon master. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Annyeong!